The Nintendo Entertainment System launched in North America in 1985, and it helped revitalize the gaming industry. It spent an entire decade on the American market, and during that time, it produced a ton of amazing games. But today, we are looking at one of the genres that is severely lacking on the NES, and that genre is going to be NES Fighting Games. Now, to my knowledge, there are only 4 NES fighting games on the system. But first, what is a fighting game for this list? A fighting game is going to be the classic player versus player or player versus computer, where each has one fighter on the screen fighting each other. These are not going to be beat 'em up games, which were much more common. And hey, like I said, I only found 4 of these on the entire console, but maybe I missed some. So if I did miss any fighting games, let me know in the comments below so I can check them out. And while you're in the comments, if this is your first time on my channel, or if you just haven't yet, make sure you hit that sub button because I have plenty of retro gaming content, and I've got tons of NES content from countdowns and retrospectives. Alright, select your best fighter because we're going one-on-one with NES Fighting Games.
Now you're playing with power.
Urban Champion. Are you tough enough to take on the baddest guys on the block? You think you're pretty tough, do ya? You better be. Because you've got to be quick on your feet and fast with your hands to become the next Urban Champion. You've got to block, fake, and land punches that will knock your opponents off the screen. Do that 3 times and there will be a confetti celebration in your honor as you become the new Urban Champion. But watch out, just when you think you've beat him to the punch, you fall into an open manhole, or maybe you get hit by a falling flower pot. Think you can handle all that action? Then prove it. Play yourself or challenge a friend. Either way, you'll have a knockout time defeating the toughest guys in the neighborhood. So how do you play this fighting game? Well, 2 rival characters will meet up on the city streets and arrange a fight. Both characters will start in the middle with 2 blocks on either side of them, leading to an open manhole. The first person to knock the other into the open manhole is the winner. Now, only punches are going to be allowed, although obstacles such as falling flower pots can occur, giving one player the advantage. This is a very early and simplistic fighting game. As mentioned, each player can only punch, trying to knock the other off the screen and towards the awaiting manholes. Karate Champ. Put on your black belt, sharpen your split-second reflexes, focus your concentration, and you will become the next Karate Champ. Can you master all the lunges, kicks, spins, somersaults, foot sweeps, reverse punches, and defense blocks that you need to retain your title? Move fast and play smart, or you'll get flattened before you can grunt. Compete against a friend or challenge the computer. You'll have 9 different settings to choose from, plus 3 bonus screens to choose from. Karate Champ is an action fighting game for 1 or 2 players. In one-player version, the player has to master some skills at the karate school to be able to compete in the karate tournament for the national title. At the end of each match is a bonus round where the winner can earn extra points by knocking down flying objects that are tossed his way, breaking roof tiles, ice blocks, or knocking down a charging bull on the beach is all some of these challenges. If you want to play your friend, you compete against each other at 12 different locations to see who has the best karate skills. To win a match, the player must win 2 of 3 rounds with a wide variety of karate moves. A full point or half point is awarded for knocking the opponent down, and the first player to gain a 2-point lead wins the round. When the 30-second time limit for a round ends, the player who has the most points will win. At the end of each match is a bonus round where the players can earn extra points by knocking down more flying objects that are tossed their way. Best of the Best Championship Karate. Best of the Best Championship Karate is a realistic fighting game. Or so it says. After you choose your fighter, You can check out their perimeters, which is strength, stamina, and resistance. You'll be able to choose from 55 different moves. You can now train your fighter at a gym before the real fights begin. To master the game, one must train very hard and then go to the fights. Training will improve the stamina, strength, and resistance. But be careful, losing a fight reduces all of that, so you have to be ready before getting into the ring. This is one of the more unique fighting games, and the training aspect does add a unique layer to the gameplay. TMNT Tournament Fighters. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters is very much in the tradition of a Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat game. You'll be pitted against opponents one at a time, and you're not just going to be fighting turtles. Also included in this game are familiar fighters like Shredder, Casey Jones, and Hothead. Now the turtles did lose their trademark weapons and are restricted to unique melee attacks and kicks. But each character additionally has a set of special moves which can be performed with a certain button combination. Also, each fighter can perform a fireball move, but has to collect a power-up first, which drops from the area from time to time. Now, probably one of the best things about this game is that it includes a story mode where you can select one of the turtles in a quest to face off with Shredder. But if you don't feel like doing the story mode, you can also do the verse mode and fight your buddy or a computer-controlled fighter. And of course, there's also a tournament mode with 4 fighters. So there you have it, 4 NES fighting games. It's hard to believe it, but I think that's all of them. But if I'm wrong, please feel free to drop a comment giving me more NES fighting games to check out. Which of these 4 fighting games have you played, or which of them do you want to play now? Again, let me know in the comments below, and while you're there, like this video and subscribe to my channel to watch plenty of NES content. Thanks for watching.